welcome. Hello to you all. Start again another episode of the Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures. Last night, Grand Rapids Gold basketball game. Been a while since I've done a game. A couple of weeks. Sit down courtside and ready to go. And this dude next to me, the one of the scorekeepers, he's like, "Hey, this might be a long night for our boys." I go, "Oh, yeah? What's going on?" "Well, all year we've won 4 games, and they've only lost 4 games. They're out of Stockton, California, the affiliate for the Sacramento Kings. And it isn't often that you can kind of like just look at the players and then just say, oh yeah, we're in trouble." But they got 3 guys that are like 7 feet tall on that team. Now, they can't really, those 7-footers, they're not that effective offensively, but you know, we're vastly undersized compared to these dudes. So our little buddies try to work inside, and these gigantic men just start swinging their arms wildly. It's nearly impossible. So that came back to haunt the boys. In fact, at the end of the game, we were being beaten so badly that the other team had the ball, and their guy dribbled down the court slowly, stopped, and just held onto the ball. I've never seen this in my life, where they just ran out the clock. There was like 35 seconds left, and he just stand there holding onto it. And everyone was just standing there waiting for the time to run out. And then the 24-second shot clock went off. And then he gives the ball to the referee. And the referee hands it to our guy to inbound it. He inbounds it. Our guy stands there and holds it for the rest of the game till the horn goes off. So it was, I don't know, it was like a mercy take a knee, I guess. Oh, bad. Oh, shit. And it's remarkable because we were hanging with them for like the first half. Doing okay. Scrappy. And they weren't that great either. So at the half, it was a reasonably close game. But then these guys just kind of like our guys got like pooped or something. Or wore out. And you kind of expected that because they just kind of, they got tired. They had one dude on their team, though. It doesn't matter his name. I forget who he is. All you need to know is that, do you remember that Chappelle bit? The one where Charlie Murphy is telling the story about the basketball game with Prince and the Revolution. One of the funniest things ever. That's the same, I guess, bit of content similar to like Charlie Murphy and Rick James. So the dude on their team looked like Chappelle playing Prince, and Stockton has purple in their jerseys, and I could not place it throughout the whole game. I'm like watching this guy move, and with about 5 minutes left in the game, I leaned to Phil, my guy to my right, and I go, "Hey man, you ever see that Chappelle?" I said, "You ever see that bit?" "Yeah." I go, "Well, he looks like Chappelle playing Prince." He had like this long hair and was like had curls in it. And so this guy goes on a tear He scores like 8 points in the last 5 minutes. And I don't know what the fuck his name is. PJ Stevens. Who knows? That's not his name. So he'd score. I go, PJ Stevens. Blouses. Every time the fucker scored, I'd say blouses. Some of you, in fact, I would say the majority of you don't get that reference. I see at least two of you do. Tyler gets it. Chris gets it. But, so, all right, awesome. And they play again tonight. So my man Phil is going to actually lift the clip where Chappelle playing Prince says blouses. Well, hell, I could just do it. But, so he can play the drop every time the guy scores. Chris says, did they make pancakes for the gold after the game? Yeah, that's one of the funnier things ever. The only thing that's funnier than Prince in the Revolution taking on Charlie Murphy and Donnell Rawlings in basketball is, I'm Rick James, bitch. So awesome. Other than that, it was great. I actually love those games. It really is a good time. The kids have a ball. It's affordable. Yes, they lost, but it's an event. It is an event. Welcome to you all. I am so glad you are here. My God, where I live. Holy shit. In West Michigan. Let me just get to the story. But it's happened again. Black History Month 1 year ago. There were numerous examples in the U.S. of people saying, hey, it's Black History Month. And then, for some reason, we cannot be sure what, the menu at whatever establishment would be, hey, and since we're celebrating black people, we're serving black people food. Fried chicken and watermelon. Now, if this had never, ever happened before in history, then perhaps you could get a pass. Perhaps. But it's so bad. I mean, when we were growing up in grade school, when racism was encouraged, that's what we'd say. We'd say, yeah, what are you, eating watermelon? What are you, a black guy? Stupid shit like that. We used to play Smear the Queer in school. And then when we'd all pile on the queer in the game Smear the Queer, we would yell, N-word pile. And then some of the people that are on the playground, the adults watching, they go, hey, hey, hey. Oh, we're sorry. We shouldn't say that word. No. The word's fine. Just get off of them. You're killing them. It should be to a point now where food being served for Black History Month and saying, hey, yeah, here's some black people food. We should be smarter than that now. These things keep occurring because they keep happening all over the place. It becomes a story, and then people read the story. They understand. This is not good. This upsets people. It's just cringe. It's cringeworthy. It's like, oh, fuck. Every moment that we take a step closer towards, all right, no division between white folks and black folks. Someone fucks up and does something like this, and it makes it that much harder. It just prolongs the unity. Unity! You know? Fuck. The local high school, one of the local ones, full of white people. In fact, I don't know if I'm 100% right on this, but I would say Grand Rapids Christian is 99% white people, maybe 100% white people. They're in deep shit. Fuck. I cannot believe the thing that I make fun of every year at this time of year during Black History Month happened right here. Well, no, I can believe it. Because I've told you before, I am surrounded by the honkiest of honkies. Horrible. Grand Rapids Christian Schools apologizing for a school lunch yesterday meant to honor Black History Month. Its original lunch menu posted online listed a, quote, Black History Month lunch. Say it with me now. Fried chicken, collard greens, mac and cheese, cornbread, and banana pudding. The students, who have so much more sense than the school administrators, barked about this to them. Okay, now pause right there. I can't say that school is racist. I can't say that there was any intention to be racist or anything like that. Nothing. I would not go that far. But I will say the level of tone deaf is almost as insulting. What the fuck? How? How can you not be aware of how ridiculous that is? You can't say, yeah, here's food blacks eat. You just can't do it. What the fuck? How is the guy who sits in a room above his garage screaming and yelling and saying nasty words all day long, telling well-educated people that they're fucking morons for putting together a Black History Month honor of fried, eat some, let's celebrate Black History, eat some fried chicken. My God, this has been going on for decades. Remember Fuzzy Zeller, the golfer? He won the, what do you call it? Fucking Tiger Woods won the Masters, or was winning the Masters, like his first time he won it. You know, Tiger was a great story. First 3 rounds, he was like lighting up the world, and it was clear he was going to win the fucking thing. And they go up to Fuzzy Zeller, say, hey, Fuzzy, tough to battle back. What do you think about Tiger Woods? And he goes, yeah, well, I guess because the winner of the Masters the next year gets to pick the meal. Okay? So if he wins the Masters next year, they're going to sit down and have the meal. Well, yeah, I guess next year's meal's going to be fried chicken and watermelon and black-eyed peas. Ugh. Storms off. I mean, fuck me, you asshole. So now the students are bitching to the administrators. The school said, all right, we got to do something. Let's change the lunch menu where it says Black History Month lunch. We'll fix this. We're just going to write soul food. I think, again, you might just be stupid. It might not be we're being racist. We're not. I actually don't believe that they're trying to insult them. They just can't get out of their own way. And I don't know how, because this keeps happening as the years pass on and it never works out. People always get pissed off. And you're leading a school? Jesus. I don't think calling it the soul food lunch, here's what the blacks eat, is going to make it any better. Would you please, Grand Rapids Christian, maybe next time ask some of the wiser people associated with the school, the young students, or better yet, hire a black guy and ask the black guy. I would love to see the roster of teachers at Grand Rapids Christian. And if I see one black face, they should probably, it's okay to go, hey, look, this is what we're thinking about for the menu. You as a black person, is this offensive? And they're going to go, fuck yes, it's offensive. And then they go, oh, you're right. Sorry about that. And then they've learned, and they haven't made assholes of themselves. What a bunch of fucking morons. This all started because the students, again, they complained. None of the parents complained. See, the young people always get shit. But I'm telling you, they're smarter than old people. Superintendent Tom DeJong apologized in a letter to parents, saying that the school has a responsibility to celebrate a variety of cultures, so it wanted to serve an authentic soul food lunch. Yeah, we know. We know. You're making it worse. You're making it worse. Don't explain what you were thinking. That doesn't matter. All you need to do is say, we're sorry. In the future, we will talk to black people and young people who are smarter than us old white people when discussing things like this and making decisions. We are sorry. Although the tradition was recently paused during the pandemic due to food service regulations over the recent years, Grand Rapids, this is still the quote, Grand Rapids Christian High School has partnered with a variety of community members to serve an authentic soul food lunch. I guarantee you none of those quote unquote community members are black, DeJong said, in an effort to continue this tradition of celebration. What? Our food service department reached out to an executive chef, Xavier Yamarillo, as a partner for this year's celebration. Who the fuck is Xavier Yamarillo? You can look that one up. Oh. So are they blaming Xavier? I don't know. Maybe they're trying to pass the buck by saying, yeah, it was this guy's idea. Sure. Blame the Mexican dude. Quote, we recognize that the initial publication of the meal had a negative impact on our community, and for this we are sorry, DeJong added. As a staff, we humbly commit to continuing to learn and grow in this area as we seek to produce culturally competent students who are prepared for lives of service to Christ. You know, that sounds about right. Pass the buck, work in Christ, and then that's perfect, because where I live, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be working to serve Christ, but they're going to be extremely judgmental to people that don't look like them. You know what that's called? Hijacking Christianity. We're Christians, sort of. Come on. We are committed to continuing to meet with and listen to our staff and students as we seek to build and further strengthen an environment that is welcoming to all. Well, you can't serve fried chicken on Black History Month and say, let's honor the black people and give them, and you guys eat fried chicken, and then say that we're service to Christ and we're trying to strengthen an environment that is welcoming to all. Can you imagine if you're a teacher there and you come out as gay? Oh, God, are you fired? I would argue that not welcoming to all. DeJong also said the school wanted to acknowledge and uplift the voices of students. I want to acknowledge and uplift the voices of students who express their concerns, saying it's challenging us as a school community to always be alert. Too little, too late. You should have been alert 2 decades ago. And to intentionally think about and address how all aspects of our community, including menu items, may feed into stereotypes that do not create the sense of inclusiveness, belonging, and culture we espouse to achieve as a Christian school community, he added. Oh boy. Whew. Careful where you send your kids. Fuck me. Let's go back in time to some of your comments. Amanda, this stands out with, it sounds like the menu from Christmas in Hollis. It's Christmas times. It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens. Mom's cooking chicken and collard greens. Something, 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 macaroni and cheese. Yes. Kenny says, that's racist. Stevie says, oh, yeah, I saw the story. Yikes. Maureen says, cringeworthy. Chris says, just how fucking stupid can you be? Megan is here. Hello to you. Tyler says, the menu could have been worse. Yeah, I guess it could. Who cut the cheese says, where's the grape Kool-Aid? A lot of these things I didn't know have a black stereotype. Like, I had never heard that. Holy shit. Sam the Jew says, well, I hope you can enjoy do I say latkes, brisket, and lox during Hanukkah. You can even call it Jew food. On the renaming it soul food, Chris writes, that's not fixing it. Tyler says, hey, guys, let's fix this. We'll rename it random food that has nothing to do with Black History Month. Stevie says these educators need to take diversity training like now. I'm surprised at this. Well, I'm not, but it's flabbergasting that of all the people that can read and deduce and scrutinize, they can't understand the problem here. Who Cut the Cheese says Catholic Central is more diversive. That would be saying something. There is a faculty and staff section on the Grand Rapids Christian School website, but it's protected by a login wall. Maureen says, when my 2 younger boys, who are half black, were in high school, we found watermelons busted in our driveway one morning. I took that as a racist prank. Correct. Stevie says, I just checked the school's website. No pictures of the faculty or staff. Mediocrity Made Easy writes, it sounds like the students are already culturally sensitive. Maybe the faculty should work on themselves. Exactly. Chris says, what did they serve for Pride Month? Oh, yeah. Every kid's going to get like a big fucking sausage on their plate. Maureen says, didn't the Pope recently say it was okay to be gay? Yeah, you got to be careful with Pope Francis. Take it from me, a Catholic. You're going to get one day he'll say that, and the next day he'll say something opposite. There is some real inconsistencies. People hear what they want to hear when it comes to the Catholics, but make no mistake. Your old pal Eric Zane is in a real conundrum right now with his beloved Catholic Church. That is, in fact, keeping him from going. And it has to do with that exact thing. I'm very concerned about the idea that Catholics are saying that gay people are committing a sin. So that is not jiving right now with your old pal Eric or your old pal, the Queen of the Forest. All right. I would call them on the podcast, but that could have far-reaching effects in the negative way for your old pal Eric Zane. So I don't want to do that. I'll just roast him here and be done with it. Shame on you, Grand Rapids Christian. There is no excuse for that. Oh my God. Absolutely ridiculous. You need to apologize to black people that go to your school individually, if there are any. Holy shit, what an embarrassment. Fucking idiots. Okay. Saturday, 3 p.m., the Ben and Eric Patreon podcast takes place. Never done it at this time, but I'm so damn busy with athletics, doing PA for basketball and hockey. It's like, holy shit, we don't have any time, Ben. This period of time is the most busy I am all year and part of March, and then it starts to ease up. So Ben and Eric, 3 p.m. If you have not received a link ever on Patreon to be part of the live show, the live stream, and you are on Patreon, send me an email, eric@ericzaneshow.com, and I will put you in the right place so that you can be part of the show. And don't be shy. Some people, it's tough to get people to go, to actually go online and do it and be part of it because they're like, I don't know anybody. We'll make you feel very comfortable. Don't worry. Occasionally we'll get somebody new on there, and right afterwards they're like, oh, you're right. That was so much fun. So Ben and I doing the show, much different than this. I mean, my God, I'm alone talking to dogs and a camera. But, all right, so there you go. All you have to do is sign up on Patreon. For those of you getting the show right now on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, I am going to send you on your way. Thank you for being here, though. Thank you so much. All right. Now, if you want this show uninterrupted on Twitch, download the Twitch app and then search Eric Zane Live, all one word. Click the follow button, and then every time I go live, it'll let you know, and then boom. You can get the show as it happens every morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can dim the screen if you want, put the earbuds in, run it through your Bluetooth, whatever. Or download the audio podcast afterwards, because shortly after I get done, make a couple edits, post it online to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all of those things. It shows up there. Just search for me on your favorite podcasting app. As always, reach out to me, Eric, at ericzaneshow.com on the Shoreliner Striping inbox if you want to chat.